Our campaign is about changing the rules that have led to record inequality. It's about changing the rules of neoliberalism, of trickle-down economics. Those ideas are about this. There's only one group of people that should make all the decisions. Employers, the very rich, the very powerful. And because of that, they've got to get us, the trade union movement, out of the way. They've got to get our rights out of the way. They've got to get the protections our grandparents fought for out of the way. The last 20 years, we've had to defend. We've had to defend the rights that have been handed on to us. But now, comrades, it's time to stop defending and start advancing.
And as we speak here today, we have two senior officials from the CFMEU, Setka and Shaun Reardon, sitting in the magistrates' court, charged with criminal blackmail. And for what? For what? For an alleged industrial matter? They're going to be in there for the next 2 weeks in a committal hearing. Now we're going to walk past there today, we're going to show them our support and let them know that they're not alone. On top of that, we have legislation just hanging in the wings in Parliament regarding who can and can't lead a union. What does the government think when they think that they can turn around and tell yous who you can elect as union leaders? That's your right, that's your choice, not theirs! John and Shaun were both arrested on a Sunday in front of their families like common criminals. It was an absolute disgrace. We won't cop it, we won't take it. We choose our union leaders, not them. Thank you.
I just want to echo what my good mate Elias just said about two good mates of mine personally and two good mates of my union, the Plumbers Union. Setka, and I've told the building workers this on a number of occasions, but now I'm telling the public sector unions and the private sector unions, I've known Setka for 31 years. I worked on the tools with John, I was a shop steward with John, I organised with John, and now I'm a secretary with John. I have never ever in my life come across a more straight down the line guy that gives up about his union and about workers' entitlements. For him to be put in there, to be saying that it's industrial blackmail over a union issue is a disgrace. Now, so Shaun Reardon standing beside him, there is no better guy that you'll ever meet in your life. He's there for everyone and anyone, anytime. If anyone gets hurt, if anyone's been persecuted, Shaun Reardon's the first to put his hand up. So I say to all of you people from all unions, when they go after them, they're going to come after all of us. So we dig in our pockets, we support their campaign, and we back Shaun and Shaun all the way.
They're up there at the moment on level 25 of the court, and there's a team of prosecutors saying they've broken the rules, they've broken the law, and they're going to go to jail. Well, if that's the law, that ain't my law. The rules are broken and we got to change it. And that brings me to Grocon, right? One of the reasons we're here today. One of the most extreme right-wing building companies going around. Right? Here's a builder that employs King Street bouncers as the workers' representatives. One King Street bouncer votes the other King Street bouncer in, and they're your workers' representatives. But hang on, that's not breaking the rules. That's the law. They're breaking no rules. Worse than that, tragically, 4 people in 3 months were killed on Grocon jobs. And wouldn't you think that the full wrath of the law would be thrown at Grocon? Well, they effectively got a fine to you and me would have made about 25 cents. They got nothing. Nothing. And yet, the two organisers that went down to represent those Grocon construction workers, organisers by the name of Setka and Shaun Reardon, are now facing jail time for trying to represent those construction workers. The pendulum has swung too far. Big business has too much power. It's time to take back the power. It's time to change the rules. If you support John, if you support Shaun, you want to change the rules, let's get it on. This is our time. It isn't going to happen up in Canberra. It happens here, it happens today, and it happens with you.
All right, Victoria, we've just had it announced officially. Over 120,000.
When workers' rights are under